Hi everyone, my name is Liz I Read and welcome to another video. So this is my spoiler-free review for the book Cinderella's Dead by Callan Barron. So this book is a dystopian fantasy. It's a female-female romance, and in this world 200 years ago Cinderella died, and ever since then, after her fairy tale ending, girls in this kingdom have been forced to attend the annual ball every year when they turn 16. And at these balls, the men choose wives, and the women, or young girls I should say, have to follow along with it and hopefully get chosen by men, because girls who do not get chosen go missing. We follow Sophia. She's a 16-year-old girl, and she doesn't want anything to do with this. She wants to marry her childhood friend Erin, but in this world it's not allowed because girls cannot marry other girls. And she is desperate to run away with her friend Erin, but Erin doesn't want anything to do with that. Even though they love each other, Erin is determined to follow the protocols, follow the rules of this world, and Sophie has to kind of accept that. So this, like I said, is a dystopian fantasy, and I want to make note of that because in this world there is magic, which I did really enjoy. I really enjoy the first third of this story so much. I really do enjoy dystopian worlds, and I love discovering how the society is set up, what the rules usually are, and usually there's like an overlord or someone in charge who are impressing a group of people, and I'm always curious to see what those dynamics are and what the society looks like. In this case, obviously the people who are oppressed are the women of this world and the society, and then the men are ruling over the women. It is a very traditional setting. It really reminds me of like eras before like World War I. It's pretty much the same, and it's not a critique or anything. It just kind of opened my eyes that the society that the author was writing was a place where we used to be. There was a time and place where women had to attend balls and make themselves look beautiful in order to find a husband. So I did really like that kind of commentary that the author did. My favorite part was discovering this world. I was excited to see the girls attend the ball and see what that was like. The book started losing me kind of the second third of the book. I was not enjoying myself as much, and then by the last third it kind of lost me. And I think it's mostly me, plus it's a younger YA. I would say this is more kind of for a younger audience. Not overly, because there are still some mature themes here, but it kind of read younger. I wasn't a huge fan of the romance. I wouldn't quite say there's a love triangle, but she has this relationship with Erin, her childhood friend, and then she meets a new girl along the way. And so the girl she meets along the way, I wasn't a huge fan of. I didn't have anything wrong with it. I just didn't feel much of anything. I felt more for the first relationship, and there was some really heartwarming, or more tragic, I should say, moments, and I really felt those. So I can't quite put my finger on if it's just because of the writing or if it was me. It's probably more just me. I found the fantasy element interesting. I wasn't expecting it to go that way, and I did like that. I really enjoy fantasies. I was finding near the end it getting really cheesy a tad, and I think the reason why this book didn't work for me is I think I'm a little past dystopians where someone rises up to defeat the big bad. And I feel like with a lot of YA books, they always go that route, and I think I'm maybe over it. I think maybe I need to stop reading YA dystopians, because in a lot of ways when it comes to YA, it can only really go that way, where I'm more interested in the world and exploring that world. And so I think I need to personally pick up more adult dystopian. So I think that's why the story really lost me, is it went in that direction. There's nothing wrong with it and it's not bad. but I just didn't enjoy it as much, and in some ways it just didn't feel realistic. I think these young adult dystopians where a young person rises up doesn't feel real. Like, I don't think that would actually happen, and so I think maybe it just doesn't work for me. And there were some cheesy moments near the end, and yeah. So in the end, this isn't a bad book, and I do recommend it to those who like dystopian YA and who wants to read a younger YA dystopian. And if you like fantastical elements, if you're looking for a female-female romance, this could work for you, 100%. So I still do recommend it, and it wasn't bad. There's a lot of things I really, really liked about it. But for me, in the end, I'm giving it a 3-star rating. So that is my spoiler-free review for Cinderella's Dead. So if you've read this book, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions about it. Please comment down below. I would love to have a conversation with you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not done so. You can follow me on Instagram and Goodreads. And you know what, guys? I want you to keep reading. Bye.